Poem 2.3 Somebody's Mother. Introduction. This is a simple and touching poem where the poet is beautifully depicting the wonderful values of care and love for others through her poem. If we share these values, multiplies and comes to us in one or the other way. Let's see the poem now. The woman was old and ragged and grey. She bent with the chill of a winter's day. The streets were white with the recent snow, and the woman's feet with age were slow. In this first stanza, the poet tells us that it was a winter evening when an old woman was waiting to cross a busy road near a school. She was very poor, with grey hair and torn clothes. Her back was bent because of the cold weather. The roads were also covered with snowfall, and so she was walking slowly because she was scared of getting hurt. Next, at the crowd crossing she waited long, jostled aside by the careless throng of human beings who passed her by, unheeding the glance of her anxious eye. In the second stanza, we find that she was waiting for a long time, looking at the crowd, but the careless crowd just pushed her aside, and many people passed by, but nobody bothered to look at her, nor even glance at her eager eyes who were asking for help. Next. Down the street with laughter and shout, glad in the freedom of school let out, came happy boys like a flock of sheep, hailing the snow piles white and deep. Past the women so old and grey, hastened their children on their way. So in this third stanza, the poet says that afterwards, after the crowd is gone, there came a school boys who were happy because they were free from the school. They were laughing and shouting just like a flock of sheep. They passed by the old woman, enjoying the snow, but not even looked at her on their way they go. Next. None offered a helping hand to her, so weak and timid, afraid to stir, lest the carriage wheels or the horse's feet should trample her down in the slippery street. Here the poet says that none of the schoolboys offered any helping hand towards her. She was still waiting to cross the road, and as she was scared and weak, afraid to move forward on the slippery street because of the fear that she might get killed either by the wheels of the carriage or by the horse feet. Next. At last came out the merry troop, the gayest boy of all the group. He passed beside her and whispered low, I will help you across if you wish to go. So here, finally, the poet says that out of the merry troop means happy group, the gayest boy, gayest means full of fun, boy, who came out, he paused near the old woman and told her softly that he would help her to cross the road if she wished to go. Next, her aged hands on his strong young arms she placed, and so without hurt or harm he guided the trembling feet along, proud that his own were young and strong. Then back again to his friends he went, his young heart happy and content. Here the poet says that the old woman placed her old hands on his strong young arms, and he guided her trembling feet along without allowing her to get hurt or harmed. He was happy that his own feet were young and strong, and he after helping her crossing the road, he again went back to his friends, and then he was happy and content. Why? Because he has helped someone, and so he was very happy and content. Next, she is somebody's mother, boys, for all she is aged and poor and slow, and someone sometime may lead her hand to help my mother, you understand? If ever she is old and poor and grey, and her own dear boy so far away. Here the poet says that he explains it to his friends that she is somebody's mother after all, even when she was now old and poor and slow. He says that he hopes that sometime, someone will lead an helping hand just like him to his own mother who will become old and poor and grey, and when he was far away from her. Last stanza. Somebody's mother bowed low her head in her home that night, and the prayer she said was, God, be kind to that noble boy who's somebody's son and pride and joy. By Mary Dobrim. In this last stanza, we see that the old woman, she at in the evening in her house that night, she prayed to God for the boy, and in her prayer she said that God, please be kind to that noble boy who was somebody's son, their pride and their joy. So this is what the explanation of the poem is. Now, what is the central idea of this poem, or what we understood from this poem? So this poem highlights the importance of compassion and how each stranger is important in someone's life, and how we should help others so that even our loved ones are helped by others. Hope you understood the story. Thank you.